I was challenged to do a run on the highest difficulty by hitting the random button twice. And since I'm running short on videos right now, I was like, okay, let's just do it. Yeah. Seriously? Honestly, I think I would have been fine with pretty much every single character in this game. But the problem with Baby is you can't fix your character just by getting bonus stats, you know? And we got like the worst starting weapon, they can't even kill the enemies, which means we won't have any money, which means I don't level up, which means this will be torture. Oh no, do I just stick with that though? Do we go for, okay, so I want to stick with what the game has given. What the game has given to me, but we either go for tasers, which is a little bit difficult, right, because it's so many weapons that we need, or we say we go for elemental, because this is what the scales with. And I think I will go for elemental, like a mix between tasers and burn. That sounds very good. We don't even really have to roll here, but I'll do it because it's cheap. That's actually an okay item, I'll take that out of the way. Experience gain is beautiful, this is exactly what we need on this, and I would love to heal, you know, but we need to save the money. Early on rolling is usually quite good, especially here, because we don't spend the money on anything. And I needed to upgrade the weapon either way, because again, we are missing one weapon slot now, because this was a very poor start. But hey, if we manage to do this, then you can be sure there would have been very little that would have failed us to run, you know, because I consider this one of the hardest ways to play the game with the baby. Not if you know exactly what you're doing, like if you have a plan with certain weapons, but with a... Yeah, so did I explain how difficult this will be? Did I lay out the plan how difficult this will be to just get a fireball that explodes? Well, you know, you just need to have the dex. I mean, to be fair, we don't need the fireball, but this will make it so much easier. Yeah, we have a cool elemental build. I like that. I don't even think I've ever done elemental build. Probably in the very beginning, but what I mean is not where I went for one elemental weapon and built that, you know, like the icicles, for example. I'm a huge sucker for them. I also believe I did certain amounts of fire with the mage, but not something where I just take any elemental weapon, because the mage was about burning. That is good. Yeah, sure, I'll take that weapon slot, and you know what we'll... Okay. Someone may say Dex is a little bit lucky. Yeah, no, I agree. I can't argue with that. Getting that is mental. We don't even need the sausage here because we already burn the enemies, but it would be nice for the taser, and the taser gets more shots the higher you upgrade it. And honestly, I actually want to have a bunch of tasers, just that we can slow down the enemies and deal with them more easily. Because keep in mind, we don't level up. That means all armor that I get has to come from... I have to concentrate for a moment. Has to come from the shop. Oh my god, I totally forgot how much I hate this character. I love the ability, but I hate that you don't get any stats, man. Oh, wow. Is it, like... Do I just have to complain a lot and that's what happens? Well, we have a purple fireball. That is kind of insane. Oh, we are not getting any elemental damage. Yeah, we're right. That was the problem with this character. So what do? We need curse. We need one curse. Just one. Yeah, because the thing is, if you know me, if you know my luck, we need one curse and I get the perfect item. I take 7 damage per hit. Yeah, we only need one curse and I get the perfect item cursed and then we are set. You know, that was it. We win the game. So let's just wait for that item. It will probably be something like, I don't know, get 20 elemental damage on a crate drop or something. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, right. Where? Oh, yeah, I didn't have a crate. I thought I had a crate. Always crits when hitting a burning target. So this isn't bad, but I kind of want to get rid of melee damage. We don't have an easy time to bump up either of those stats, while we also bump up elemental damage. So while I really like the idea, right, because it's super fitting, it will fall off so quickly once we pick up elemental damage. What is going on? Okay, well, we have another wand. I will lock the taser. The lightning shift, I like it because it has bounces with elemental damage, but I don't think we need that. But it bounces one time and deals 8 damage. But we kill the enemies before they even get to me. Nah. Let's stick to the ranged elemental weapons, because I also want to go for a bunch of range. And this would just turn the melee weapons into a sad thing that I don't really want to see, you know, because then I constantly think, why did I go for this? Why did I go for range? But it's the best option. If you can't get a lot of HP and armor, then you just have to go for a bunch of range and outrange the enemies that they die before they get you. Which isn't great now that I think about it, because this means... Yeah, careful. Like, because we burn the enemies, it will take a long time until they die. Can we also get another crate here? Nope. Okay. Cool. I just missed a huge amount of money. That's not good. Experience gain is huge, though. Do I take this for... I'll have to take that for 5 max HP. I can't believe that right now. Okay, another wand. Nice. Even more experience gain. That is 1 armor, max HP, % damage also applies to the base damage of the weapons. Good. Let's roll one more time. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, these two are insane. Even though I do lose range. Do we lose range? Why is my range so small? Minus 15? Oh, minus 8 each time. Well, let's see how that turns out. Okay, range is a concern, but maybe I'll just get the legendary that gives us 50 range and 15% crit chance. That would be nice, you know. Now, crit chance is not that great on burning weapons, because the burn can't crit. Is there an item that can make burn crit? Because if not, I have a suggestion for the game, because I feel like this should be a thing in the game. Okay, careful. Always keep in mind, because we have to burn the enemies, this will take a while until they die, and we have like 0 elemental damage. Also really glad right now that I took the bonus HP from the melee damage. Nice, double crate. Okay, careful. No, I have to switch my mind, because my mind is always, I know I can kill the enemies if I'm strong enough, but here it's like, even like the weaker enemies, they will take a while to die, so I have to be very cautious. That kills me. Yeah, you know, it's like, it is what it is. Did we just get a double level up? That was beautiful. Okay, sure. Now I just need to get something that actually helps me survive. Let's roll. Another wand. I mean, how many wands does one man need? Let's get one more item, a taser. Very good. Do I upgrade that or do I get... Yeah, I think I'll upgrade that. The main problem with burning is you can't stack it. Like, yes, you can reset it, you know, that it restarts from the beginning, but you can't increase the damage on the enemies. So, in some cases, whether you have 3 weapons or you have 20 weapons doesn't make a difference if all of the enemies are burning and you have the burn spread. In other words, my focus now is, I just want to get a bunch of elemental weapons that have nothing to do with burning, but they have like their own strength, right? We don't just want to get rid of burning, but we want to have a weapon that is strong on its own because it has no burning. Okay, good. The dashers are a problem. How much HP do I have? 25. How much armor? It's 1. Would you believe that? Dex has 1 armor in a run where we don't get level up armor. That's insane. And I've bought every single armor in the shop, but we only got 1. And that is a little bit sad. Do you die? Because I need to get this guy. Nice. Okay. That is the only good thing about this build. The moment we burn someone, it's almost guaranteed that they'll die. That they'll die. Holy moly, that was a last second kill by almost dying. Very good. Slow the enemies means they take longer to get to us. I mean, sure, I'll take that. That is actually insane. That is ridiculous. So here is now the goal of combining most of our burning weapons. Another taser, okay, sure. That is also okay, though I like the attack speed. That is a beautiful shot. Now, how do we do this? I will go for you first. The fishhook, what do we want to curse? Definitely the taser, right? Yeah, I would say so. Why is the one so much better than you? Well, because you explode. So the funny thing is, even though we are very lucky with the weapons that we get, and with some of the items, we haven't gotten a single bit of elemental damage. Like, the only elemental damage we have is from the level ups, from the class, I mean, you know, because we have 6 times the same weapon type. But that's also it, so it's kind of useless. The only good thing is, we do have harvesting. I just realized we had the tea last round. But yeah, the good thing is we do have bonus harvesting, and this will get multiplied by experience gain, because harvesting also gives us experience. In other words, we should be able to level up a huge amount in the near future. I just need a little bit more harvesting if I come across it. But the problem is I need to build up armor, and one of the main items to build up harvesting removes armor. So I'm just hoping for the -% damage, 40 harvesting. That would be perfect. Maybe even blood donation, but if you take a look at our HP, and we have like 4% lifesteal, I believe. 2% even, oh god. Yeah, I don't want to take the blood donation because this will just kill me. Okay, careful there. Healing from fruits would also be nice. I don't have any luck right now and I can't change that because no level up bonuses. Every time I play this character, I'm still like, you could give the player half. You know, just half of the level up. Oh, sure. Yes, yes. Bonus attack speed for not taking damage. I can do that. That's actually insane. That's a huge fix for our problem. Which is the character, you know, the character is a problem. Okay, luck, nice. Elemental damage finally, and I have to take all of them, even though that was a bad one. Crits, we do crit. It would get it up to 10%. But it's only when we kill an enemy with a crit, you know, this is so unlikely. I like this one, I'll take it for money. I will take this one. Well, that just solved most of my issues. That's 3 HP. I just realized we are only at wave 10. And these are the items we've gotten so far. And weapons, right? Like, you gotta keep in mind, this character doesn't have an affinity for elemental weapons. Like, some of the characters that make certain things more likely, the only improvement we have on them is, like, that we have them, right? Because that gives a higher chance that they appear again. But that's also it. Like, every single character can have that. So our luck here has been kind of absurd. I wonder how the run would have been without that. But I guess in that case, we would have gotten more items. And sometimes more items can actually be a lot better than more weapons. You know, because if they're good items, they will just carry your run because they multiply the damage of all other items. Or if it's a bunch of bonus experience, it's also like, yeah, you level up faster, get all of your slots in, and then you get actual level up stats. I wonder if we will have the max level before wave 20, but I assume not. Okay. Careful. Ooh, I need this guy, but we can't get him. That is sad, but we got so much money. Weapon slot? Nah. Alright, you can curse. And you didn't curse this one, you can. So... Oh my god, we got the MVP burner because look at the attack speed, look at the lifesteal. We'll build up a little bit of lifesteal now, and this will be ridiculous. Do I have a weapon slot? No, so let's get you, let's get you. But yeah, that is kind of insane. We want to have the damage that is lifesteal. Like, I just got a weapon that really needs lifesteal, and now we get 3% bonus lifesteal. I don't want you. We have no range. Now, here's the big issue. Next up is an elite. We really suck against elites, and if it's one that chases me down or shoots a ton of projectiles where I have to dodge a lot, because we take so long to kill the enemies, you know, this will be a big problem. The only way we could solve that is a ridiculous way, which would be that we get the... What is the fire called? The Greek fire, right? Which is, we have 8 luck, okay? So surely that can happen. Maybe instantly curse, you know, that would be perfect. The Greek fire is the item that when you burn an enemy, it deals % damage of their HP as damage. But apparently it's not tied to the burn tick. This is what I was told a couple of times. Instead, it has like its own tick rate. Because if you speed up burn ticks, it doesn't like trigger faster. But also if you slow down burn ticks, because there's an item like that I really like, it doesn't decrease the ticks where it happens at, okay? So keep that in mind. I actually don't know if that's true. One easy way to check that would be burn one singular enemy with the item. I have to take that, right? Yeah. Burn one singular enemy with the item and then see how fast it ticks with different items. Did you just burn? What? Summer. I mean, that's insane because I need the attack speed. It's not super duper insane, but it's quite good. So here, I think I will just bite. Oh yeah, right. Well, it's okay. I don't want any of these because I really don't want to lose more range right now. That's perfect. Sure. I don't need melee damage though. No, I'm fine. Another T, but before the boss, I can't do that, right? Here's the thing though. I need the experience. This is very silly. But I want it. Another flamethrower for healing. Yes, and you can get cursed. Okay, boss. Who is it? That's actually annoying, right? Because I don't know him that well. Like, he will spawn a huge amount of bonus enemies, which is kind of annoying for us because we really want to thin them out. But wait, it's bonus money. I don't need to kill him. We just get the bonus money in. I'm getting overwhelmed. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, wait, that's actually so bad. I just realized that. We gave the enemies double the HP, and now we face a boss that spawns enemies. You have to be kidding me. Man, the mother is way better than you. The mother is like, I spawned the little dudes, you just one-shot and you can farm money, you know? And in trade for that, we don't kill her. Maybe at the very end of the wave, but not, like, well, yeah, actually kind of always. But this dude is the worst nightmare in our case. Okay. Oh my god. This is what I meant with movement limiting attacks. You know, some of the bosses are really fine with that, but this boss here is very annoying. Why did I go over here? Just for the greed of the material. Oh god. Bullet, bullet, bullet. Holy moly, what a wave, huh? That was insane. Okay, fireball. Burning activates 20% faster. I mean, I was just talking about you and then you just appear. That's perfect. You didn't curse something. I can't believe it, how horrible this is. Yeah, we only got 6 here. I need more fruits. I could go for 1 garden, but that also doesn't really matter. Nah, we don't want that, right? I don't think so. So I will combine one of the wands. The flamethrower is pretty much just get a huge amount of lifesteal. I really want to have the elemental damage though. No, it's fine. I would love to take it, but it's fine. Like, that item would have made the run so much easier for us, and it would have been the right choice if it was purely about winning, okay? If you just want to win, take that. It does mean less experience, but it's way easier for us to deal with the enemies. Like, imagine you remove 10% of the enemies from the stage. It's way easier for me to maneuver around them and wait for the enemies to die from the burning. Because right now the only problem is, there are so many enemies that sometimes I have to walk into them, but I don't like making a run more boring. Okay, this is just about excitement and boredom of the game, how and I enjoy it, and I enjoy chaos, I enjoy earning money, I enjoy destroying enemies, and I don't like losing 10% of my material. In some cases, it's even worse that, like, you lose half of the spawns because it went down by 10%. I think. I'm actually not sure if that can happen. Like, I know it can happen by the code, but if, like, all of them have, like, a 200% spawn rate, you remove 10%, one at 90%, that's still 2 enemies. Because of rounding. Holy moly, so much money. What? Dude, I get area. Wait a second, do you have the elemental tag? This is ridiculous. This is the other one. Like, this is exactly why I made the example earlier about the burning, right? Because people, when I take this, they're like, oh, but you had the Greek fire and now it's half the trigger. It doesn't matter. Wait, this is so insane. It gives so many stats. Do I give it 1 turn try to curse it? You get 1 turn. Oh my god. A singular turn. Because I don't need it right now, but for the boss fight, I will definitely need it. I will also get the lifesteal. More experience. How much experience gain do we have? Oh, 140%. Well, that's nothing at all, you know. They barely notice it. Yeah, that's one I can't take. I will take... We had such a nice damage and I ruined it. So you deal 39 burning damage. What is a red one? 42. Okay, I have to combine that ASAP. So what is the game plan for the future? Yeah, you may say, oh, but Dex, you have such an insane luck and this is broken and you kill everything. Why do you need a game plan? Well, the biggest problem is that we don't have boss damage, right? So I will get constantly shot at by the final boss wave. And even though we do build up a lot of HP now, which really helps out a lot, the bigger issue is that the bullets still hurt. We have no armor. Yeah, my voice is dying, by the way. I have a fan on. Let me turn it off. Okay, there we go. My father wrote me a message and was like, hey, Dex. But he doesn't call me Dex. I got this fan here. It's like a bladeless fan, so they are a lot more quiet. And I was like, yeah, you know, but it was so hot in Germany at the time, so I got it, and man, I'm in love with it. I call it the vacuum cleaner fan, right? It just sucks in air and shoots it out, but man, I love that thing. At work, we used to always have a fan, and I got so annoyed by it, because, like, you know, and it goes around, so you can't even get used to the sound, because it goes like... Yeah, I think you get my point, okay? It's annoying. Cool, fish. Current pity bonus is 0%? Did you curse? You cursed something. Well, oh, it's fine. It's okay. That's not the one that I wanted, but it's okay. You know, 40 burn damage is quite nice. So now we get 10% bonus elemental damage scaling, so even the flamethrower is now decent. It's not great, but it's decent. Another wand, I need that because we want to get this one combined. I mean, I was talking about you. That is a ranged weapon with elemental damage scaling. Oh, this is the boss wave. Right, so this time, can we kill the boss or not? The problem is, a lot of our damage does not really work on the boss, right? Because we can't burn him 5 times. Wow. Okay, so the funny thing is, the best healing I can get here is next to the boss because of the flamethrower hitting with the lifesteal. Like, do you see how much we heal? Yeah. Now, the problem with lifesteal is, it's limited to 10 HP per second, which until this day I still don't understand. Like, most of the times this is not hit, and when it's hit, it's a character that really makes use of it. So it's like, why do you cripple them while HP regeneration is unlimited? Doesn't really make sense to me. Holy moly though. That was insane. So, we have 88 HP. Let's just eat some fruits. Okay. Like, whenever I'm full HP, I should just eat them, that I don't wait until the end of the round. Because if I get hit a few times, then we collect the fruits. Well, we are not at full HP, and then I don't... Yeah, like this, exactly. And then we don't get bonus HP. Isn't that... So, remember when I was talking about the 50 range, 15% crit chance item a little bit earlier? Yeah, there it is. So... Just how scripted can a video be, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Let's combine this up. We have a red one now. We can compare them. So, this has 58 burn. This has 18 times 79. Honestly, the 79 is not that great, and the 18 times, I don't think that matters. Though I do believe, when you burn something, you can't replace the burn with weaker burn. Yeah, this is not worth it, like we actually lose money out of that. I will give this a shot to get cursed, because I don't really have to, well, no, but it's fine. Starfish? Sure. Dangerous, but sure. Oh my god, 90% bonus XP. Are you kidding me? You get a chance to get cursed, but otherwise I don't buy it. Okay, so keep in mind the enemies have 59% bonus HP. It's not 100%. We got a really lucky roll on the HP. But I also don't think it would have mattered that much. Like, yes, our burning triggers a lot slower, but we have increased all of our weapons damage by a lot. And some may say, Dex, but the burning is so insane. Why did you do that? Well, the thing is, usually the burning either doesn't matter, or it's more important to the enemies with more oomph on the weapon, because again, you can't stack the burning. Like, imagine you, like, if you fight a boss, imagine you take all of our burning weapons and you combine it into one, but only have the highest burning damage. This is what burning is. So whether you have 200 burning weapons or one burning weapon in that scenario is exactly the same. So slowing down burning damage really doesn't have a big impact on our build, while giving every single weapon, and especially the flamethrower, an insane damage boost is crazy. Because the flamethrower had a 1% damage scaling, and now it's at 11%. Yeah, look at the damage numbers though. That wand is kicking in. I'll take the... Well, honestly, that wasn't worth it probably. Oh, you got cursed, but like, that's really not the one that I care about. So, yeah, I will just buy you for lifesteal reasons. Dude, I have 3 of these. So, I want to combine the flamethrower now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get you. I'm not even sure if that's worth it. I'm sure it's worth it. Well, I'm not sure if it's worth it, but I'm sure it's worth it. You know, you get me? Pierce when you crit. That could be interesting, you know. I don't think it's that great. The attack speed... I will do something funky. If this gets cursed, I'll buy it. Who's the... You! Ew! Okay, so I'm not good at this boss, but I think he has 3 phases. The first one is where his balls intersect. As you can see, like, they fly through the center. The second one, they will not go to the center, so we can chill a lot more. Though we have to be careful with dashing cursed enemies. So half of my weapons I want to have on the enemies, half I want to have on the boss. And the third phase is annoying again, because his balls will actually hit the center. Yeah, there we go. And this is the time where I just want to run away and clean up the stage a bit. While also seeing if I, like, take too much damage and have to just stop it. Like, it could be that we can't kill the boss even though he's so low, because the damage is too high. Okay. Careful, Dex. I have to run away and heal up a little bit. Good. Like, the dashing purple curse dude there was the main problem. If I kill him here, I can heal. Perfect. Okay, heal. Nice. Let's run away now to that we don't die. That was, you know what? That was a solid fight. I don't think this is a tough boss, but it was well calculated what we have to do. And I think it could have been, like, definitely could have been a big problem. That is insane. I obviously want to take that. That's crazy. So, oh yeah, we got a mirror. Right. I don't need that. You got cursed. Sure. Not the biggest fan of that. I don't hate this, but I really don't want it. This has healed me so much. Okay, I want that. Yeah, we don't need more pierce. If you already pierce the enemies, you don't need more. Okay, monkey for healing. Honestly, good one. You don't really matter. You also don't really matter. That is good. That is nice. That is beautiful, especially when cursed. That is okay, but honestly, at this point, it's not worth it. We have to stop at wave 20 because, again, I'm really far behind in videos. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I can't change it. I still need armor, though. We will reach the max level very soon. Like, 24 weapon slots is the maximum. We are at 23. So, the moment we hit level 24, we'll be able to get a level up. And 25 is a guaranteed legendary level up, so I really want to reach that. Because I will take armor there. Okay. It's kind of funny that the one armor I had, I got rid of again. It's like, good job, Dex, you know? I was proud of you for a moment, and then this happened. But I think it was worth it. I don't remember what I got rid of, but I'm sure it was worth it. I just realized it could be a little bit of an issue that we constantly take damage, because when we take the fruits at -1 HP, we don't get bonus HP. But then again, we have so much lifesteal, it should be fine. Yeah, we got the HP there, for example. And this also means if I get hit, I will just heal up all of my HP. So that should mean we actually got more HP out of this, right? Compared to the last rounds. Probably. Possibly. So let's check it out. How much did we get? 8. Well, yeah. It's something. This was the last. Do I go for one of them for the bounces? But that's so bad. But it's 103 damage bounces. How much do we burn? 128. Honestly, that's not bad. I'll take one of them. Just one. We don't need more. Too late. Sorry. Also too late, right? No, wait. We need to level up as much as possible. You're perfect. Because you were cursed? You were cursed and I debated to not take you? Am I stupid? Now we have 3 bounces. Okay. Sure. Wand, experience gain, sure, all of that. Nice healing, perfect speed, sure. You heal more. Actually a little bit annoying, because if we pick up all of the fruits at the end of the fight and we have missing HP, they don't just go vroom, we have full HP, but they tick. So we don't get the bonus HP in that case. But it should be fine. Yeah. This is mental. It won't hit the enemies really, because we have no range and it's a melee weapon. But it will help if we are around the boss to just bounce over the stage, that the enemies don't build up as much, you know. Bounces would have been insane. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like the one that we are missing. Or the multi-hit, the seashell. That every X amount of attacks, we have an additional attack would have been great. So, what is my verdict on the run so far before we get to the boss fight? I think we had insane luck. Like, under normal circumstances, where 10 out of 10 luck is not the perfect run, but just like ridiculous luck, I would say this was an 8 out of 10. The only issue is we didn't get that much elemental damage. Like, now we have a decent chunk, 28, but that's still laughable. Like, I think the main problem here is not the run was bad, but more the character is horrible. We missed so many level ups for armor, for speed, for elemental damage, for attack speed, you know. So, cool that we have more weapons, but we are overall kind of in a weak state. You did 14,000 damage, okay. I want to have armor though, but this is so much okay, this is the guaranteed armor. Give me the armor. Don't mess around now. Okay, there we go. 4 armor, more than you got cursed, you also got cursed. So, talking about the luck, you know, that we had so far. Yeah, I think we are doing fine. But if I kill the boss faster, that's so not, like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that. It's hilarious, but I'm not gonna do it. So what I'll do here is, I will get this in case we get the blue one. I don't think we'll get it, but in case we get it, I can combine them. Okay, that is worth it though. Do I need you? No, we have a purple one. That is okay. So we'll combine these and get the taser. Wait. That would also work. I just get another common one. Okay, Fireball, combine. You give me a common one, please. No! No! We don't have to combine the... combine the... This is what I wanted, by the way. This is really what I wanted. You know when I said without... You have burning. I didn't even know it has burning. Oh... Yeah, but I can't do that. I would be willing to sell one weapon if we... Yeah, but I can't do that as well. I hope you're ready. Let's go. So, how do I want... No, he will dash after me. I will take care of him first. I kind of want to have both of them burning at least. That would be nice, but we have to focus on the whale or the shark or whatever it is. A whale shark maybe, a shark whale. Maybe a shark or whale. Okay, we are fine. Dude, the 4 armor makes a huge difference. It's not that much even. Why did I just take -1? Oh yeah, because of the bloody hand. Right. Well, that was easy. That was a choke. I was so concerned about this. This was a complete choke. What? Amazing. Yeah, this gave a huge bonus damage bump here. But nice. I love that. That was fun. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.